right, this is wonderful. We are live. Well, this was such an easy process and little nervous because this was the first time. Got it? I don't need all that. Oh, this is very nice. This is very nice. Well, you know what? It is 8 o'clock, and now I don't see people. Now this was an experiment, you guys. So whoever is watching, I want to say welcome to you. Welcome to Tap Into You. Experience your vibe. First and foremost, I want to say thank you so much, Dr. Harbeen Aurora, founder of the All Ladies League and G100 Wisdom and Oneness and Wisdom Sister Circle. All right, well, I'm Anita Caprice, and I am the global chair for the Oneness and Wisdom Sister Circle. So, welcome. Come on in and welcome. We're going to talk about tap into experience your vibe. The energy of your vibe, the unipersonal energy, that's what I like to call it. And I'm going to share with you, what I'd like to do is share with you the acrostic of the Tap Into You. I am the TAPN2U founder, all right? And I'm just so happy to be here to share this information with you. And of course, happy International Women's Health Day for you. And I thought this was such an apropos day to come on and speak on Tap Into Your Vibe because mental health, mental well-being, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, all of that. And it's all about tapping into our energy, tapping into our trust. Okay. Before we get started, I want to share with you on June 3rd, that's on a Thursday, there are 3 country chairs in our sister circle, Oneness and Wisdom. Davina Brooks, USA country chair. Reverend Jocelyn Foray, Trinidad and Tobago country chair, and Anu Nadampali, India country chair. They will be sharing a live Facebook with you to answer your questions and to pose any answer and ask and answer questions that may be posed, because we'd love to have you in our sister circle, our Oneness and Wisdom, where we help sisters, where we help you spread your wings and soar. We provide a platform so you're someone say, I do want to speak, I do have a message, but I'm afraid. Hey, we're here for you. This is the platform for you. If you want to grow your presence as in a standard, most of us are coaching or counselors. I'm a metaphysical counselor. So we all know the like, no, trust factor. Okay. In order for someone to like you, what they got to do, they got to see you. You got to have a presence, right? And in order for them to know you, they got to like you, which means they got to see you in order to know you. And then in order to trust you, of course, they got to see you to like you enough to want to get to know you, to trust you. Am I right? All right. So this is the Oneness and Wisdom Sister Circle. This is what we do. We provide a platform for you so that you can grow and elevate and expand your presence domestically, nationally, and globally. All right, so that's enough about our wonderful sister circle, and we'd absolutely love to embrace you within our fold. All right, so the Tap Into You experience, all right? The acrostic for Tap Into You, let me get this out. Tapping into our experience. TAP, the letter N, the number 2, and then the letter U. All right. Oh, and we have, this is so cool. All right, I see 4 thumbs up. 5 are watching. This is amazing. See, this was a twofold. This was a twofold experiment, you guys. I wanted to come and represent Oneness and Wisdom to advocate and support International Women's Health Day. And then also to see how does this work, again, because our platform is helping you spread your wings and soar. So I wanted to come on this live Facebook to see how it works so that we can share this with you so that you can present your message on Facebook Live. And now we know how to do it. This is so cool. All right. So tap I just love it. Tap into you. T. The T represents trust you to trust the wisdom within you. And how do we do that? See, tap into you is living life from the inside out, looking at life through rose-colored glasses. Now, as the founder, I'm going to share something with you. In 1998, I left 19 years employment, steady employment with a state government job. Okay, I left that because all my life I had this, I guess you could say, fascination and fun seriousness with wanting to know how I fit in with the universe, how I fit in with nature, fit in with God. So I left. Now you may say, well, why would you have to leave 19 years, steady employment, health insurance, benefits? Because I needed to, my path was to experience, not just necessarily read it to share it with you. And I thought I was leaving so that I can continue my spiritual journey, continue my journey on knowing how I fit with everyone in nature, cosmology, ontology, and my knowledge of how I fit. I thought that was solely for my benefit. Well, as I'm going through the continuum of the seasons and becoming more and more marvelously assured and alluringly seasoned, I've learned that this experience was not only for me, the experience was also so that I could share it with you. So the tap into you, it was my path to leave that job because it was based on a faith in really experiencing my oneness with everything. All right, so the trust, the trust into you. Trust you to trust the wisdom within you. How many times have you come to a decision, a plateau, where you've had to make a decision, and the first thing we do is go ask someone, hey, listen, what do you think? I need to do this. I have this job opportunity. I have this situation with my girl, with my boy, with my kids. What do you think? How many times have we gone outside of ourselves to get advice? The key in Tap Into You is trusting your intuition, trusting you to trust the wisdom within you, because the wisdom is within you. Now, how do we trust? How do we get to trusting outside validation, that data from the external, to trusting the intrinsic, the power within? Well, that starts outside in. See, what we do is look in the mirror. We have to look at ourselves. And if we cannot trust who we see in the mirror, the reflection of who we are, we're not going to trust what we don't see that's on the inside. So the first way of trusting, beginning to trust you, to trust the wisdom within you, is to begin slowly and small, trusting your intuition. Trusting your intuition. Begin going to the store. As an example, going to the store and saying, you know what, you may be going for bread, and then you get the idea, I'm going to go think about a banana. Don't question it. Get the banana. Just go ahead and get it. Don't analyze it. Don't say, oh, I didn't come here to get a banana. Get it. These small steps, I guarantee you, will show you how to increase your intuition. Not increase your intuition, because it's there. How to trust, strengthen your trust in your intuition. The A, tap into you. The A, acknowledge the answer is inside of you. Well, with coaching, going through coaching, I'm a transformational master life coach as well as a metaphysical counselor. Now, the A, acknowledge that the answer is inside of you. That's the first coach one-on-one. This is what we do with, and I'm sure I'm talking with coaches out there. This is what we do. What do? We share with people the answer is already within you. All we do is bring out, we ask you questions so that you can do that, that deductive and inductive reasoning. Well, if then, so acknowledge that the answer, that's acknowledge means just simply accepting, hey, the answer is within me. The answer is within me. How can I retrieve that answer? Meditation, you could prayer, contemplation, going for a walk, any type of ways where we are able to release the thought. Those six, just one of the sisters in a post yesterday with meditation, excellent presentation. She was sharing how we have filter 60,000 thoughts a day. What we do is learn, tap into our experience and learn what are the ways that help me to silence my mind. Is it going for a walk? Is it eating a bowl of cereal? Is it listening to instrumental music? What is it? Tapping into your experience, learning self-recovery, who you are, what your likes and dislikes, how do you resonate with growing and expanding and getting to know you, your true nature. So acknowledging the answer is already, hey, the answer is inside of me. That's all we have to do. I know the answer is inside of me. The P is for accepting the power that resides inside of you, inside of your heart. Accept the power. There is power. We are powerful. We are Pierre Teilhard de Chardin and others, because I'm learning that it's kind of, we're not sure who exactly said this. However, I'm going to say where I read it from, this philosopher indicated that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. See, we are very quick to recognize our humanness, our frailty, our beautiful, perky personality, that 8 by 10 glossy that serves to bring in people into our fold, our ego, because that's what that ego, the ego is simply to communicate and socialize and grow as far as on our human level. Then there's another part of us that we very seldom talk about, that divinity, that other part, that greater, I'm going to say that greater part of us that we don't necessarily talk about because we're used to talking about our humanness. So the P is to accept the power that's inside the heart. Inside the heart, the ancient Egyptians, they believed, in which I've come, I believe this. The ancient Egyptians believed that the core, not the layers, because just like the earth's crust, the earth has the mantle, the core, and the outer mantle, just as well as the crust. The heart has layers as well. The surface layers, that part that may hold on to bitterness, scorekeeping, unforgiveness. That's the surface layer of the heart. We're not talking about that, sis. We're not talking about that, my brother, if we have brothers watching. What we're talking about is that core, that nucleus. That's the heart, the power right in there. That's the center, the truth. The Egyptians would say that's how they would see if a person is going from one place to another place, by weighing the heart on a scale with a feather. And if the heart is heavier than that feather, then that person would go another way. If the heart is lighter than that feather, they would go the other way. During times of transition. So that's a little bit of Egyptian knowledge that I've come across. So that is accepting the power. And this is not, we're not talking anything serious. I know sometimes when we start talking about outside of the humanness, we begin to get serious. We think we got to get serious and everything's got to get, I got to meditate for 10, 15 hours a day. I gotta mention how this I am, and this, and I gotta stick my pinky out because I got to represent. Tapping to you is tapping into the little one inside of you. That's the power as well. because I'm going to share one of my poetic affirmations with you at the conclusion of this. That's the power. Coming, accepting, believing, learning to let go, trusting the flow, living life through rose-colored glasses, and saying, "Hey, Sarah, Sarah, I understand that the lessons, the challenge, the opportunities, the obstacles that come in front of me, they are lessons that I'm to learn. That's why they're here. It's I know you've heard of when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. The teacher doesn't always appear as a person. The teacher appears as an obstacle. The teacher appears as a challenge. The teacher appears as an opportunity. The teacher appears in all sorts as a person as well, but understanding that when that challenge, that obstacle appears, the power within inside the heart of me, connecting and aligning, once we align our humanness with our power, then that's mastery, knowing that, okay, I am to learn this lesson. But you know what? The main thing is I'm going to overcome this lesson. That's why it's in front of me. It's not in front of me to defeat me. It's not in front of me to diminish me. It's in front of me to make me more empowered. It's in front of me to let me to get to know more about who we are. That's what challenges and obstacles are. So the P is to accept that power, like a little girl having fun, little boy, accept that power. Hey, I got the power, you can sing and dance. And then the N is nurture, nurture and nourish the reliance and the trust on your intuition. Intuition, inner tutelage, uh, um, gut. We can say instinct, although they're two different things. Instinct is more animalistic on our human nature. Intuition is more on the higher, the true nature, okay? The spiritual nature, if you will, for lack of better words. So nourish and nurture that. Nourish that, as I was saying earlier, when you're going into the store, get that banana. When you have a thought and it just comes out of nowhere. And then also recognizing when you have these thoughts, recognize, begin to feel, because that's the energy. Everything is energy, and energy is the capacity to do the work and the ability to change things. Okay, so when you're nurturing and nourishing your intuition, feel when you get that banana, and then later on that night you say, wow, I'm so glad I got that banana, because I whatever reason it was like that was right on time. Begin to align yourself, begin to really know, oh, when I have these thoughts, I feel this in my gut or in my abdomen, which is associated with our protective body, the negative protective body. Not negative destructive, because not all negative is destructive. There's some negative that's protective. The red flags, the red light, the caution that says, "Erk," put a stop on it. That's protective negative. When we get to understand, you know what? When my intuition is speaking with me, I feel this. I know it because I know it. It gets to a point where it becomes organic. And that's the journey. That's all of our journey. We're all on a journey. Sometimes I say, yeah, doggone it. That good thing. I knew I should have did that. Doggone it. I knew I should have followed my first mind. We all do it. Our journey is my journey is to start building and growing on trust on my intuition, on that inner tutelage, that teacher on the inside, trusting that little one on the inside, trusting our soul, trusting, and then knowing, yeah, I don't know how I know, but I just know. I don't need to know how. I don't need to know why. I don't need to know when, but I know. I know. That's all I need to know. That's nurturing and nourishing reliance on your intuition. And then wisdom and understanding equals peace and prosperity. See, we're energy. It's AMCTO, atom, molecule, cell, tissue, organ. That's who That's what we're made of. However, before that atom, what is that atom? Atom is almost the matter, the matter, the form of energy. But before that, we're pure energy. We're pure energy. So wisdom and understanding is knowing that this energy, that is this beautiful, glorious energy of who we are, is masculine and feminine in nature. Wisdom and understanding, peace and prosperity. When we know there are times, there's a time and place for everything. When we know that it's time for me to build on my idea, to receive ideas and knowledge, I know I am flowing with my masculine energy, because our masculine energy is that of knowledge and power. I'm sorry, knowledge and ideas, because it takes one, all it takes is one idea. In the International Metaphysical Ministries, in my studies, the founder said all it takes is idea. One idea to change our lives for 1,000 times better. It's our masculine energy. Sometimes we need to flow with our masculine energy to say, okay, I need to be still so that I can receive this idea, so that I can know about this idea. Then there's our feminine energy on the left side, and she's the one who understands and then manifests, gives birth, brings forth that idea. So there are times when we sit still so that we can retrieve, and that's by way of meditation, contemplation, when we retreat, being still, because yes, we can pray, but praying, you're talking. So it's like, if I'm talking and you're talking, we're not getting each other, because I'm talking over you, you're talking over me, so we're not hearing each other. The way to receive is to be still, to be still. All right. And that's that yoke meditation, that primary reason for meditation. Yes, we have many reasons for meditation. The primary is to still that mind, to receive the energy, because it's all energy from the universe, and the universe from within. Then we know, okay, that female energy. She's okay, it's time to give birth to that idea, y'all. It's time to give birth. But first, we got to understand it. So our feminine energy gets us, that's how we understand. Understand. I know about that. I know about that idea. Now I understand it. Now I can bring forth with my hands and with my speech and with walking and creating. Now I can do that. So that's wisdom. Wisdom and understanding equals peace and prosperity, knowing. And then uniting the you in the tap into you is unite your heart's desire with your soul urge. Those are two different things. Those are two different things. I'm constantly praying that my visualization, that personal part of me, is in alignment with the vision of what I came here to do, because often they cannot be parallel. And that's our journey as well, is being one with our visualization, the personal part of my desire, want, and need, the visualization with the vision of what I came here to do, and expressing the attributes of the universe. That's uniting our heart's desire with our soul urge. That's the tap into you. And then in all of that, tapping into you, TAP, the letter N, the number 2, the letter U, is all about living life from the inside out. Living life from, yes, we entertain, engage, and embrace the beautiful thoughts of others. Absolutely. Absolutely. Before we do that, though, we engage, embrace, and entertain the beautiful thoughts of our own, because we trust it, we appreciate it, we honor it, we acknowledge it, we embrace that the answers, the wisdom, the innocence, the purity, the wisdom, the understanding, the knowledge, the ideas rests within us. The counsel, the counsel, that counsel, the house of the counsel, is within. So that is the tap into you. And I just want to thank, I just see, I'm looking, this is so cool. I just love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And now I'd like to, yes, I'm doing good. It is 8:25. I said 8:30. I'm a stickler. The universe is orderly. I believe in order, not coming in late and all that kind of stuff. And ending on time. So I have, this is a little piece I'd like to share with you. This is little one inside. You're a princess in every way, from the top of your head to the tip of your toe. You're absolutely beautiful, and it's important that you know. From inside and out, you are worthy of the finest. You deserve everything good you could possibly imagine. Now believe not only that you can, that you will, and let no one treat you less than the best. Now that's including yourself. Now, accomplished, we all know that means to succeed, and it's okay. It's okay to be a jack of all trade. But you know what? To cut down on the confusion of your purpose and passion, exceed to become the master of one. Recognize and embrace your gift. Realize your heart's desire. See, that's the fire inside you to inspire another. Because you see, when we help someone reach the peak of their dream, that's when we reach the pinnacle of our own. And remember, teamwork will always, teamwork will always make that dream work. Even when working solo, duet, or trio, and accomplish to make better all who surround you. And that includes you. Now, it's okay. It's okay, mistakes you're going to make, and some decisions I chose to make. Yes, they were influenced by the mistakes I made. And I'm going to let you know, yes, this diminished the love I had for me. See, I believed that my mistakes were the karma, that karmic debt assigned me. Well, princess, mistakes are merely correctable misguides in the process of your mind. See, they're not you. They can't define you if you don't let them. And whether or not you know, as you grow into princess to queen, you have dominion, the power over the thought you think and how you think about a thing. With each step, beautiful, so beautiful, with each step you take, make it count and be the best for the day. And your tomorrow will be better still. And yes, life can seem unkind sometimes, but you know, if we take away the we're left with the kind. It all depends on how we sift it in our minds. See, each day without change, that sun is going to rise and that moon is going to set. Again, just depends on how we arrange it in our mind. Yes, with the mind we perceive and the heart we feel, and with every breath you breathe, you express your life. Sis, that's your love, your imagination, your faith, your expression. You know how you walk and talk and how you so greatly reveal what you feel. You're a princess becoming queen, and take heart of who you are, and that's the oneness that you have, the brilliance of the divine inside. And embracing this truth, soul beautiful, will guide you in absolutely everything that you do. And yes, challenges you'll face, which are merely opportunities to grow, but just so that you know, like a newborn babe born on this earth, donning a birthday suit. Girl, challenges are merely character builders, willing the birth of your spiritual fruit. Ignite the fire, sis. Ignite the fire and embrace your heart's desire. Princess, as you step into queen, strive to keep in touch with that little one inside, that princess inside. See, she keeps our hopes and dreams and desires alive. She's so in awe with the magic of the universe. Yes, we got to get back in and keep in touch with her. See, she holds the key to our heart's desire. And on the other hand, she fulfills the need of our soul urge. Beautiful angel. Precious, rare princess. Whether or not it's clear to you, always you're blessed. Now the earth. The earth is your playground, sis. Go ahead and have fun in it. Thrive to be original. And just strive. Be not of it. With each step you take, make it count and be the best for the day. And your tomorrow will be better still. Inside is your princess queen. See, you have the right and everything within you to be the star of and to manifest your dream. It's happening. It's happening for you now. It's happening with you now as you embrace your oneness with the Source Supreme. So beautiful. The journey, self-recovery, is absolutely beautiful. And I know you know. I know you know. So are you. Touch on that trust and tap into you. Blessings, peace, mwah. And I send you a whole lot of love. From the Oneness and Wisdom Sister Circle, lots of love. I am Dr. Anita Caprice, founder Tap Into You. Touch on that trust. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you again.